Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Unpopular View.
Thank you all for clicking on our faces.
New flag with all that.
Okay, so I wrote down some notes.
Let's do that. I don't want to sit through hard garbage.
That's twice.
That'll probably go over about as well as Colonel Bibby.
Because there was no Jay White site.
Okay, just straight up gangbanging. This story has been fit. You gotta pay attention.
So Unpopular Review does not. What is she the CEO of, Chris? Jesus, golly. Let's start the show.
What is going on? It is Wednesday night, and you know what that means. Another edition of UPR Dynamite, AEW Dynamite Review. I am one of your hosts, Dan the Man, along with my two co-hosts. I have Venomous Vincent. He is a dick. And then I have Cactus Caitie. She is wonderful. What is going on?
You know, I don't know why I'm a dick. I mean,
I can tell you why you're a dick if you really want me to.
I think that's actually giving him some kind of props that he doesn't deserve. So
I agree with that.
Guys, so much hostility tonight. Let's just have a drink.
You can't tell there's a little bit of animosity. Yes, I've had a few. I hope Katie's had a few. Vince over here, typical bullshit himself. We're going to go ahead. We're going to jump right into some Dynamite. I'm going to be completely honest. This is another episode of Dynamite. I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to think. AEW is fantastic. Guys, Caitie, I feel like you have a good understanding of what happened tonight. I think you're kind of the middle of the hardcores and the casuals. So this joke. What did you think of tonight? What is your opinion of the state of AEW right now?
I think there's a lot of people that need to retire.
Okay. Who do you think needs to retire?
Copeland, Jericho. Either one of them. I mean, they have one grave.
I actually think Copeland's okay.
Do you now? I mean
he doesn't.
I do now. I do.
He doesn't quite have as many gray hairs as Vincent does, but it's getting pretty close.
Well, I've determined that every time Vince tells a lie, his hairline recedes even further.
Well,
so
guys,
at this rate, he'll be bald tomorrow.
Well, it's that, or he's going to end up on the plane to Turkey for a hair replacement before you know it.
I don't know what I lied about, guys. What are we talking about here?
Did you watch it tonight, Vincent?
I watched some of it.
Yeah, you're full of crap.
Well, that's better than most times. So.
That's not true. Mostly every week I do watch it.
From the inside of your eyelids.
The state of AEW, I cannot believe we're even discussing the state of AEW as trash right now. But listen, the state of AEW is amazing. I love AEW. Jeff, this is my man. What's up?
Oh, listen, hold on real quick. Hold on. All right. So everybody's saying the state of AEW is trash, but can we sit here and say the WWE is any better?
Oh, that's it. It only took Vince. How many?
Let's be honest. Bad Guy Jack, Jeff, Charmaine, Steve, I'm dressing this too. Is there really anything worth watching on WWE television right now? Because I'm going to sit here and tell you now. I feel like Matt Hardy bringing back the Broken Universe and TNA is a lot better than any of the shit that both WWE and AEW are putting on right now. I'm sorry, but it's just true. It's just there's nothing that
At least Charmaine's here for you.
Thank you, Charmaine. At least somebody is.
There you go. That is 3 minutes, and he's already doing it.
There's nothing that WWE is putting on right now that's worth watching. There's nothing. I mean, they don't know what they're doing with Cody. Okay. Becky Lynch has the title for no reason. Okay. We're going into the King of the Ring. I don't know why we're doing King of the Ring. It makes no sense.
Are we doing the happy hour show or the AEW review show?
I mean, listen, you guys made a comment of WWE's trash or AEW's trash, and I'm just telling you that WWE's not any better. That's all I'm saying. We should talk about what we're here for, and that's AEW.
I agree.
And I do feel like the first match was a decent opener. Bryan Danielson and Jon Moxley taking on Jeff Cobb and Kyle Fletcher. Caitie, give us a little synopsis of this match.
I did not see the first match.
That's fantastic.
Blowing up balloons and decorating the house for my daughter's birthday tomorrow. But I got most of all the episodes or matches after that.
Bad Guy Jack, why are you mad? Why are you mad? Are you mad?
Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club.
Is everybody mad that I blew their spot up tonight? Like, what's the deal?
No one cares.
Cody's being booked. AEW is laughing stock of ESPN Sports. Okay, but you say that though. But there's nothing. It's the same thing for WWE. It's the same thing. It's the laughing stock. There's nothing. They're not doing anything. So let's go with this match. We had I think it was a decent match. I mean, Moxley, dropped Fletcher over the top rope, and I really did think that I thought Fletcher at one point was injured, but I think he returned, and I mean, I think it was a decent match. I mean, I saw some highlights, and I saw what it was. Jon Moxley and Bryan Danielson defeat Jeff Cobb and Kyle Fletcher in 12 minutes and 55 seconds.
Yep.
I feel like anything that Jon Moxley and especially Daniel Bryan have to offer these days, I don't think you're getting a bad match at all. You guys' take?
Go ahead, Caitie. I'm gonna let you do this one.
I think anything with Cobb is entertaining to look at, but that's about as far as that goes.
Entertaining to look at, as in what sense?
As he's not a bad specimen.
So you think he is visually appealing?
Well, I mean, compared to the other two morons on the screen, yeah.
Oh.
I mean, Jon Moxley isn't bad either, but whatever.
I don't know what to say about that.
This, huh? This is what we're doing.
I'm going to go on to the next segment. A video package spotlight Swerve Strickland making various media appearances and then recapping his feud with Christian Cade.
Let me tell you something about Bryan Danielson and Jon Moxley. These guys are the only thing besides Kyle Fletcher that is appealing about this match. And Bryan Danielson likes to go out there and likes to put on these bangers, and he puts his body on the line every night. Jon Moxley is another blood spot away from being on some sort of, American Horror Story. And then, you have a guy like Kyle Fletcher who's he's trying to make his way, and he's so good and just gets shut down because he doesn't win any big matches anymore. Tell me.
Yeah. You're right. I mean, they have dropped the ball with both. I mean, Danielson, his big win was at the last pay-per-view, but I mean, Moxley, besides winning the New Japan, championship, I don't think that there are the IWGP championship. You're right. There's really nothing for him. I mean, when we saw him a couple weeks ago in Jacksonville against Will Hobbs, I mean, I didn't think that match was that great.
No.
So I get what you're saying. I mean, he's really.
I still think the Jacksonville show was probably one of the best ones in the last couple months.
It was a great show.
I'm glad you thought that crap was good.
You spent half your time in the line for chicken fingers.
That's not true. I
Yeah,
spent
Vince. Let's be honest.
15 minutes.
No. Let's be honest, Vincent.
I missed the best match of the card. Okay, I'll give you that.
You did, and every time.
So you have
every
no
time
input.
you go to an event.
I mean, I had no input. I saw everything. The match wasn't even announced on the freaking card. What do you mean? Nobody in the audience knew what was going on. Not one person.
You
When I
mean
looked
it was
around-
entertaining? It was a surprise?
I mean, but when you're putting a show on, you're not supposed. When you're putting an actual TV show on, you're supposed to tell the audience what's going on. They didn't tell the audience what's going on. It was like a battle royal, and every 4 or 5 minutes somebody would come in. So it really wasn't even.
It was a battle royale.
No, it was not. A battle royal is every 45. No, every minute.
It was a interesting battle royal.
It wasn't a true battle royal, is what I'm going to tell you.
Vince, what's a true battle royal? Give me the definition of a true battle royal.
I mean, it's a 30-man over the top rope, and
You
it's
mean a Royal Rumble?
Oh, that's right. Battle royal and Royal Rumble are two different.
Wow!
You're right.
Wow!
You're right. You're right.
Wow.
It is.
You know what? We should take points away for idiotic statements. Okay.
But how many times do you see a
we would
battle
be
royal?
in negative credits.
How many times do you see a battle royal, though? Let's be honest. How many times?
I mean, they're pretty common.
No, they're not. Don't lie.
I mean, not
that's
WWE. If
been
that's
a
all you
surprise.
watch. But AEW pretty much has them, I'd say, 4 or 5 times a year.
There you go, Steve. Thank you.
Every 45 minutes. This guy's an idiot. I can't even take this guy serious right now.
Yeah, you're right. The credits were the best part of the fucking show.
Oh shit!
The only part you saw, right?
You know, can we really talk about this feud with Chris and Caitie and Swerve? Was it really
Can
a
we talk
feud?
about the feud going on right here?
I don't see no feud. I'm cooler than a pickle.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
You little pickle snatcher. All right.
I mean, everything's good on my end.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is UPR's AEW Dynamite review. We are a little spicy tonight. Venomous Vince is got a little bit of venom in him, but it's just not really hitting. Cactus Caitie is extremely prickly, and I've got a couple in me right now, and I just don't have time for any BS.
Okay, so let me be frank then. Let's
we're going.
all right, let's be frank. So let's call out the dead weight on the screen tonight. What is the deal? Why is there so much tension in the room right now?
In our room?
What is that? Are you laying on a cotton candy behind you?
Yes, I am.
It looks like
Probably
cotton candy.
marshmallow.
It looks like a marshmallow. Yeah.
I'm
Smashmallow.
What's a smashmallow?
What
that
is
the
a
same thing?
marshmallow?
Is that like a marshmallow?
Neither one of you know what that is.
No. What is that?
What?
Some kind of new shit?
Oh, what's it a what?
It's like a stuffed animal that feels like a marshmallow.
Never seen it. Let's see. You want to be frank already? I do want to be frank. So I want to call out the tension in the room here. Let's we're on live here. Before we came on, there was some tension. Dan was mad. I don't know what he's mad about. Caitie's mad. I mean, at the end of the day, it's cool. It's cool.
Look at her face. I love it.
I mean, I don't.
I'm so glad I'm coming down there next weekend.
Oh man, this is Wild Show. Caitie talking about Squishmallow sex toys.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
You know what? You know what's happening here is the fact that the Blackpool Combat Club is still a thing.
John Moxley.
That's so left field. Where did that come from?
Well, I mean, you asked
That's
what
the tag team match is.
That's what we were talking about, Vince, before you decided to make it all about you.
No, you not. We were talking about Swerve Strickland and Christian Cage promo.
Here we go, making it more about you. Go ahead.
That's what we were talking about.
All right, well, we'll just mute him for a little bit because
No, this guy, I don't even know what's happening anymore. First off, that wasn't even the next part of the show. The next part of the show was Adam Copeland.
No. It says right here on my sheet. It says
Who
they.
wrote
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you watch?
I'm looking at the sheet. It says they played a video package.
Okay.
Right
go
after
ahead.
the video
He got
package.
his
Adam Copeland.
carbon copy notes from his EC provider.
Oh my god! I'm gonna-
He's gone. Oh man,
Don't
ladies and
worry,
gentlemen.
he's in the background.
Ladies and gentlemen, we don't even know what to do anymore. We just, All
right.
This is the moments we live for. This is everything that AEW is all about, embodied all into the show. We love you. We love each other. We're just
Okay,
having.
can we get to
grand
the Copeland match?
All right, go. Let's skip 4 seconds.
Why did they take his ring off?
ring? What ring? What are you talking about? Was he getting married?
No, he is married.
So what do you mean taking his ring off?
Who's taking whose ring?
Yeah, who's putting a ring
They
on?
took Copeland's
And what
ring
kind of
off.
ring is it?
Yeah,
Neither one of you watched this shit.
What kind of ring is it?
They took his wedding ring off.
Oh, I thought you were talking about his.
Chastity
His-
belt? I mean, what?
I mean, yeah, I thought you were talking about his ring.
Yeah, no. I don't know if that thing
God.
works. He's so old.
Oh my god!
But yeah, they took his ring off. He's unconscious. They just destroyed him.
Right, because he was ambushed by Brody King and Buddy Matthews, and then you had, man,
Oh god.
Oh boy!
yeah.
Come back
So
to that.
so Buddy Matthews took Copeland's wedding band off
Yeah.
before Kyle O'Reilly showed up to make the save.
Mm-hmm. And Copeland's out cold the whole time.
Maybe he was getting the ring for me so I could put a ring on it.
You
Hey,
would
if
have
you
to
like it,
find
then you should have
somebody
put a ring
first.
on it. You know,
That requires two people to, consent.
You're right. I don't have
Well,
that person.
the next matchup. Oh boy. Oh man, oh day.
Hey, I just put it on my cock and be done with it.
That would be useless as well.
Ah!
He can't. He's laughing so hard he has removed himself.
Oh no!
He's not even there. He's gone.
There you go.
Have you guys had this yet? This Ghost? Have you ever tried this yet? Ghost?
What's
No,
Ghost?
I like having regular bowel movements, not blowouts.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Real nice.
Uh,
All right, let's talk about this cock ring. I mean, a wedding ring.
Oh boy! What do you want to talk about? This?
I want to know why you think they took the ring off of Singer.
Because
He wanted to literally. Yeah.
Can I say something to everybody? Do you think that
what's
they're
going
taking,
on, Hassan? Happy birthday to your niece.
Yes.
Happy
Tomorrow is
birthday.
my daughter's birthday as well. It's a big thing. We have birthdays on our.
We got the birthday. It's a birthday. Hey, what's
Nice if
up?
you take it
It's
too
a
far.
birthday.
sometimes?
No, what did you hear something, Dan? Did we hear something?
I don't even know what's going on anymore.
All right, we're talking about the Copeland.
Okay.
I was
That's
saying, do you think they take it too far sometimes?
Who, you?
Oh,
And you know what? That's another that is another fact that we've neglected to talk about today. Today is the executive consultant's birthday.
That's what I was saying.
uh-oh.
It is EC's birthday, guys.
Yes.
Do we have the birthday
No.
song? Can we play it?
I mean, we could play a birthday song. I mean,
All right.
we
Can somebody pull a birthday song so we can sing happy birthday to EC?
I mean, this is the AEW review, and Tony Storm is a main character. We could do the Marilyn Monroe version.
I mean, but listen, if we're truly gonna do a happy birthday, and just knowing about Unpopular Review and knowing about how AEW Dynamite Review goes, there's only one real song that you could put on, and it goes a little something like "Stop." Ooh, hold on. It goes a little something like this. Yes, that's right. It is circus music. It is absolute circus music because that is exactly what we are, a circus here.
Well, I was gonna have Mad Dog sing "Happy Birthday" to Chris.
I think we should do that. You know what, Vinny, absolutely. Go ahead. Why don't you sing the Marilyn Monroe version of Happy Birthday and take off your top? And
Mad Dog, you want to sing "Happy Birthday" to Chris?
you know what? We got Mad Dog backstage. Let's bring on the Mad Dog. Let's do some happy birthdays here, guys.
Mad Dog.
There he is. Mad Dog. It's the Mad Dog.
Hi, guys.
Are you gonna sing "Happy Birthday" to Chris?
Yeah.
Yes.
Everything okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. How about we all sing, right? How about this, Vince? Since this was your idea to bring me on, how about you start, and then I'll lead in after you, and then Dan and Caitie can go. Okay, we can all do this together.
Can
But
you guys-
you start,
or no?
Vince.
Let's go ahead, Vince.
Can you guys hear that or no?
What?
Can you hear the music or no?
I think he's
You have to remove it from your ass first.
Yes.
Oh boy, here we go.
Come on, you gotta do a little happy birthday. Come
Okay, so we'll do the Marilyn Monroe.
on. All right. Go ahead.
Birthday to you.
you.
Happy
Your shirt's not off,
birthday to you. Happy birthday,
Dear Chris.
Dear
exalted. Happy birthday to you.
Well, now we got that out of the way.
That was an absolute embarrassment. Everyone should be ashamed of themselves.
It's okay.
All right, we'll bring you
all
back, dog. We'll bring you back.
Vinny doesn't do a great job with birthdays, so I mean,
No, not at all. All right.
give him
So
10 days. He'll be all right. He'll come around then.
let's see. Let's talk about the elite members, Perry, and the Jacksons and Okada delivering a group promo backstage. Why are we laughing? I'm going off the sheet.
You know, a good present would have been not to happen.
Not the what?
Oh, for that not to happen.
Oh, come on, Chris.
I mean, he's not wrong. That was a complete waste of that was terrible.
I mean,
That
we
was awkward.
haven't even gotten to like the third match yet.
We haven't even got to the third match. We haven't gotten to the second match yet.
I mean, we did briefly, but
Oh, did we?
kind of.
I was
That
trying
was-
to talk about the promo from
Because
the elite.
yeah, no, because Copeland got his wedding band taken off, got his ass kicked by the House of Black, and then we saw Matt and Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks, taking on Matt Sydal and Christopher Daniels.
Yep. And then the promo for Kahana.
I mean, what did you guys think about what is your whole take on the elite right now in the Bucks and the direction that they're going with this storyline?
I mean, I think they're trying to take control over it, but it's not flying.
Well, I mean, it is flying because no one else is checking them right now.
Right, because Tony Khan's stuck in Jacksonville, and it's been a month since he's shown up.
Tony Khan,
From his
Yeah.
neck injury.
his neck injury. This guy's got a neck injury. What a joke. Come on, I have a neck injury. My neck, my neck, my neck.
Well, in that view, do you even have one? It's gone.
Look at that neck.
Now he's the floating head.
Look at that. Look at that neck. Look at that neck, ladies and gentlemen. Vince, I'm just, I can't do this with you, Vince. I can't do this.
We're breaking up. Is that how this works?
I think I'd rather just do this with Caitie.
Well, then you wouldn't have any analysts.
I'm sorry. Did you say you wouldn't have any anal?
Well, if that's how you like it, you should take Vinny back on then.
No. Look at Vince is gonna sulk. Vince has been sulking.
It's not about him. That's why.
It is not about him. I think the Young Bucks at this point are playing a character to the T. This is what we've needed. This is what we've wanted. This is new. This is fresh. This is different.
They do a really good job of evil.
They're heels.
Mm-hmm.
They are heels.
They're heels.
They're
Absolutely.
good at being heels.
Yeah.
They're some of the best heels in the business right now, and it's hard to
Absolutely.
even.
I mean, they
that.
literally took out the owner of the company.
They did, and it was absolutely amazing.
It was very cool.
Vince would have been back by now.
Him and Mad Dog are doing their own show now.
Oh no! We're just watching them in the back, and they're just sitting around. It's like I don't know if I'm watching Vince back here or if I'm watching Jelly Roll, but I'm watching.
Hey, Jelly Roll's got Bunny. At least Jelly Roll's got that.
Jelly Roll's got a little bit of that, and I'm seeing a little bit of I wish everyone was here to see this. The
This
production
view.
that we have over here, because it is absolutely top notch, and watching Vince go over here and drink himself is just
With a straw.
with a straw. Who drinks with the straw, ladies and gentlemen? If you're drinking some alcohol, do you drink with the straw? I feel there should be a poll.
If you want to get wasted.
That is a myth. That is a myth.
No.
Yes, it is. It's a myth. Okay, look it up. Siri this.
I mean, I've experienced it. All right, moving on.
It's a myth. So Matt and Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks, do pick up the W here. And after they pick up the W, they decide they have some bad news for Christopher Daniels. And they decide to fire him. They do, however, give him a 30-day severance package, which I think is very nice. And they have security escort him out of the building.
Peace.
Um,
Like we did to Vinny.
Yeah, no. Peace out on that guy.
He's asking where his severance package is, though.
Yeah, no, he's not getting the severance package because,
It was fired for cause.
What does he do? What does he do? He's out here laughing. Look at him. Look at him. He thinks
I mean,
this
at least give us a thumbs up.
Anytime that he wants to come back in and offer his nonsense, he can go ahead and do that.
I mean, sometimes.
Oh, you missed me.
He was waiting for the invite.
Oh, you missed me. Okay, all right.
Not quite, but that's all right.
And to be frank, I'm not drinking alcohol. I have a cup of water here.
I wouldn't doubt that.
Oh boy.
All right. So, Cash Wheeler.
Cash freaking Wheeler. What but that's another thing. Jack Perry was out on commentary, and I'm gonna tell you,
he's sitting on a throne right now.
This dude is like,
yeah,
he is like really picking up right now. This new Jack Perry is on one.
I mean, he did start the assassin.
I mean, hey, we didn't start the fire. I want to go ahead. Hi. I want to go ahead and I want to talk about Hook's return.
I was wondering when this was going to happen. I'm very excited. His dad was commentating tonight.
Yes, Taz was back.
Wait, where did Hook go? I didn't know he was gone.
He's been gone since the beatdown he received at Dynasty.
Yes, so it's been like 6 weeks.
No, it's been
no.
like 3 weeks.
Because didn't we just see a couple weeks ago
Maybe a
him and his
month.
dad in the ring with Chris Jericho?
No, that was 3 weeks ago.
It's been about a
3
month.
weeks ago, we went to Dynamite in Jacksonville.
Was he there?
So it's only been 2 weeks.
Whatever. It's been a
Vincent's
minute.
math is a little.
I mean, he didn't really go anywhere, bro. Like, you want to talk about people that are returning. When Kenny Omega returned, that was a return.
Oh my God. We're not even going there right now.
But I'm just saying, though, I mean, the Hook returning is really not. I mean, somebody else returned tonight that was a pretty big return.
Yeah, Jack Perry did pour a drink on Skivo.
Yeah.
This was not. Poor
Skibo.
Skivo.
Who the hell's that?
That's what Jericho calls Shivani. Skivo.
Mhm.
Oh, Skibo.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Well, he was up very early this morning, I think.
yes, he was. That's what happens when your
I've
boyfriend's
had a
up
full
all
day
night.
of work.
Anyways,
Let's talk about the backstage vignette with Tony Storm. Anybody see that? And Renee Paquette.
no, we need to continue talking
We haven't
about.
gotten
Hook.
that far.
We're
What are
not
we-
there yet, Vince.
What are we
We're not-
talking
We
about?
need to talk about the anarchy of the arena.
We're talking about,
Right.
and yes, we're talking about after. Okay, so after a couple of, okay, wait.
Yes.
You want to hold on? I mean, should we just jump into Tony Storm here?
I mean, Dan always likes talking about Tony Storm.
I mean, I will always talk Tony because Tony's amazing.
Tony really isn't that pretty.
Oh, you don't need to be pretty.
She
You
used
seem
to be pretty.
great.
She's not pretty anymore.
Her hips are huge.
Oh my gosh! You know what,
She looks
Katie?
fake. She looks fake.
Katie. I don't like when people body shame. I don't like it.
I mean, I don't have much to talk. place to talk
And
about.
I didn't want to say anything, but like,
Dan,
She don't have a
Go-
big dunker
go
anymore.
back a little bit where you just, go out of the view and you come back when you're ready. Okay.
I like women with a little meat on them. Little meat on the bone.
Yeah. Maybe that's why we don't work out.
Shots fired.
Wowzers, guys! Wowzers!
Her hips. There you go.
And the hips don't
Her hips
lie.
don't lie. Jeez. It was cheeky. Yes, it was very cheeky. I thought I was watching WWE for a minute. I wasn't sure if that was
Here we
discussed.
go. Here we go.
Yeah.
Look, Vince has fallen asleep. This is how bad it is. This is how bad. This is exactly how bad things are.
Caitie with the burn. Yes, Caitie did burn me very well.
I mean, it's not hard right now. It's not
No.
hard. And Vince, you bring it on yourself. So
I'm on fire right now.
I mean, you are in Florida, so
Hook
It has been
can't.
hot as shit here.
So Hook does come out. He has a squash match against
Yes.
Sebastian Wolf. Hook beats him in less than a minute.
Hey, look at
He
this.
grabbed-
Hey, here you go. Here's a good comment for you.
That's literally what we just had up.
yeah, you're behind.
All right, go on. Go on. What are you saying?
All right, we're talking about
Um,
Sebastian Wolf.
yeah, so Hook grabs the mic and calls out Chris Jericho, who does
Yes.
come out with Big Bill. This is the learning tree.
And he says, Didn't you
What a
learn?
dumb little tag team faction they have going on right now.
It's so
Jer-
odd.
It's so stupid. This
Yeah,
is the
it's so
learning tree. The
I mean, I could've said
learning tree, guys. The learning tree.
It sounds like a kindergarten theme. Like the given tree. That was better than this.
Oh, Vince, what do you know about the Giving Tree?
Oh God, that's a book.
I mean, I'm a very giving person, so I know a lot.
Are you?
Yes.
Do you give it?
What do I give the learning tree?
No, he's more of the receiving side.
Oh, interesting. Explains
Hey,
a lot right now.
hey, shit's getting deep around here.
Oh, well, that's how
what-
you like it,
that's what-
right?
Yeah.
I didn't bring my boots tonight.
I don't think he has any idea what we're talking about.
So
The learning tree. Talk about the learning tree, and I was going to say how bad it was because, I know Chris Jericho always reinvents himself, but this time I really don't understand what he's doing with this.
No one understands this.
And if all people, Big Bill, I just don't think Big Bill's very talented. I think Big Bill is lost without Enzo Amore. That's my opinion.
Oh gosh.
Well, Jericho also says, or Hook actually says, I'm sorry, that he wanted to share the spotlight. Well, that's why he had to bring Big Bill out because nobody else was going to reach it.
No. And so Jericho does say if Hook wins a disqualification match on Collision, he could earn a shot for the FTW title. So Hook attacks him, but Big Bill takes him down. Shibata comes out to make the save and clear the ring. I thought this was
very odd segment.
This is a dumb segment. This did this even need to happen?
All right,
I mean,
I'm ready for the next one because
Yeah,
I love Stickle.
Oh boy, are we ready?
Yeah.
Are we ready?
I think we can get there. I love him. And Brian Cage literally has show muscles.
We're not swerve, we're not ride, yeah, swerve, we're not drive, yeah.
He has show muscles.
Listen, so we have the next match being a title eliminator match between Swerve Strickland and his former stablemate, Brian Cage.
Former, because that's how long he's been around.
Former. So this was pretty solid. We have a bit of back and forth here.
It was really good.
It was a great match.
There were strikes, there was backbreakers, there was souffles, there was.
I was
everything. Waiting for the chop.
Body
What's
slam.
a souffle? What's a souffle?
It's a souffle. A souffle.
What is that? Is that a move, a souffle?
It is. Have you ever done one?
Nope, sure haven't. I souffled a shrimp.
You want a souffle?
Okay, Chef Vinny. Take your little ratatouille friend out. Let me know how that works out.
Ratatouille. Hey,
boy, she's firing shots tonight, huh?
The crowd was really into this match. Swerve Strickland does pick up the win over Brian Cage.
Yes.
And Prince, we didn't see any Prince Nana.
No, he came out alone.
Yeah.
There were strict rules tonight.
There was very strict rules tonight.
Yeah.
Swerve had a couple, spots here and ended up in the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Swerve did have a suplex to Brian Cage.
Yep.
That was pretty nice there. Let's see. So, yeah, Swerve does kind of, I guess, in theory, eliminate Brian Cage from the title picture.
Done.
Was that hard, though?
That was another
Dunzo Amore.
It was another retirement played. Cage can go on the list.
Love it. Love it. Moving on. We have, oh boy, this is one of my favorite matches of the night. Ugh. Tony Storm.
We have to go back to this again.
Oh my gosh, these two.
Okay, Harley. Now she's something to look at.
Harley is a
I'll be right
looker.
back. I'll be right back.
I guess Vince has to go take care of business really quick.
Well, he did drink that shit.
I mean, hey, the thought of Harley Cameron and he's got to go rub one out. I don't know.
That's exactly it. We all know his type.
This is disgusting. I can't believe this guy. I'm embarrassed for him right now. No, we're kidding. Vince has to go take care of some business right now. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, there he is. He's back.
Is he? No, he's not.
You know, I will say, Tony Storm.
Okay. All right.
You
go for it, buddy.
No. This is some of her best
kidding.
work. I'm gonna still be real with you here.
All right.
This is some of Tony's best work.
I mean, it was a leg workout for sure.
I mean,
Jeffrey, you and I, we're on the same page here.
Listen, Harley Cameron, she's a chef's kiss. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, if perfection ever was a person, it might be Harley Cameron. I can't even deny this. Can't.
Surprise.
What's going on with Cactus? What's going on?
Vinny from the executive suite have given me a memo saying he had to go to the little boy's room.
Yeah.
Why do I need to know that?
I mean, for the little boys. Yes, 2 eye candies in this match. The AEW Women's Championship was not on the line tonight, unfortunately.
No. They gotta wait for Sunday.
We gotta wait. We gotta wait for 2 weeks.
No, next Sunday.
Yeah, it's a week and a half, double or nothing, and then
11 days. 11 days.
We do. We did have some Saraya at ringside. We had Luther. We had Mariah. Sorry, we did not. My apologies. Saraya.
No,
Luther,
nobody. Strict rules.
From ringside. They were banned. They were banned. They were banned completely. So Serena Deeb was watching from the stage.
She was mocking her.
She was
like, let's go.
Absolutely mocking. And this seemed to be a pretty interesting little back and forth bout.
It was good. I mean, like I said, there were some good moves.
There was some good action tonight, and I'm going to tell you.
Storm threw a suplex in there. She went to the ramp and ran towards it. I mean, there was a lot of different things.
And I'm standing on the fact that this women's division is getting exponentially better.
I mean, that's why I'm here.
I'm saying that's why we got the Cactus Caitie in here, because we got to get
a female.
We did. We need a little estrogen in here because Vince just wasn't enough.
Oh, geez.
I know. And on that note, we're going to cut to a quick commercial break. We will see you back within a minute.
Drew McIntyre, Becky Lynch, Cody Rhodes, Bianca Belair, Carmelo Hayes, Roxanne Perez, The Rock. Year after year, the best from Monday Night Raw.
Welcome to the SmackDown Penitentiary. Pensacola
Definitely
came out there. That man, his name from now on is Solo Suge Sokoa. That man.
What? Yo, he's definitely giving Suge Knight. I'll tell you that much. He's definitely giving. What?
Listen, yo, this is like when you just get paid. All your bills are caught up. You ain't got no bills due for that whole check. Everywhere I'm walking, I'm feeling like this. I ain't dressed like this, but I'm feeling like this. This is a whole mood right now. He looks at Solo in his face. He doesn't know what's going on.
I'll tell you one thing. If Paul Heyman was ever given the option to play the Penguin, I would run to that movie theater.
Breaking news from UPR. We don't need 30 million views with non-retention and 1 second views. We get them over here. They watch this show. They enjoy this show. They talk about this show. I just want to throw that little shout out there. I'm throwing jabs everywhere. I'm throwing jabs everywhere at everybody because everybody act like UPR really gonna be doing it, and we be doing it. In the SmackDown Penitentiary, we does this. So.
Wow. Things got real there.
And our friend's still not back?
Our friend is still not back. He's a little busy still in the boys' room. I don't know what's going on. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to bring in one of our news analysts here. We're going to bring in Matt, the Mad Dog Kelly. And he is going to give us a little bit of insight tonight on Dynamite.
Thank you.
What is going on, Mad Dog?
Hi, guys. How are you?
We are fantastic. You know, we're over here just discussing a little bit of Tony Storm and Harley Cameron and just how much better the AEW women's division has become and just kind of the direction of tonight's Dynamite. And just what did you think of this match? And, you know, what was your overall thoughts on Dynamite tonight?
Dynamite was maybe, I don't know, maybe a B- in my take. I think it had some rough patches. That whole thing with Jericho Hook, like you guys said earlier, really didn't go over that well, you know. In my opinion, I don't think the story's going over that well. But yeah, Tony Storm, yeah, she's great. So she's absolutely fantastic. You guys know that. I know that. That's obvious. And yeah, I mean, you know, it was another solid match, and yeah, that's really all I have on it. I mean, it was another solid match. Right?
Mad Dog, did you go to your match yet? Is that in June?
Oh yeah. So WWE
Did you go to your
actually
event?
funny. Here's the thing. WWE actually released the. Well, it might have been Cody actually. I think it was Cody Rhodes on his Twitter or X account. He tweeted out his road to SummerSlam. On the road to SummerSlam is the Madison Square Garden show I'm going to June 28th. So Cody Rhodes will be there. Hopefully as champion. I don't know. We'll see. You know, next weekend, whatever's the king, queen of the ring. We'll see if he retains against Logan Paul.
Retire before that.
So, well, I heard something interesting about that Mike Tyson Jake Paul match. That's actually something really interesting. I heard if Jake Paul loses, I don't know what's going to happen. I have no idea. It's match in July, but I heard if he loses, WWE's trying to sign Jake to WWE so that they can do a tag team. They want to do a tag team with both of the Paul brothers. So I did hear that a while ago. But no, like I said, Tony is great. Harley's great too. They're both great. In my opinion, yeah. So the storyline's great. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much.
Anytime.
Wonderful. Okay.
All right. Well, now we head to the back where we talk to Will Ospreay and who was it? Strong?
Roger Strong?
Yeah. Yep. So I listened to a podcast the other day where they interviewed, actually, I think it was AEW Unleashed, I think it was, their official podcast. And they did a interview with Will. And Will chose to stay in the UK and travels every week to be with his kid and his wife.
Pretty crazy, actually.
Yeah. And he only has like a 9-hour flight, but there's some people who did that from like Japan and they had like a 15-hour flight. It's just crazy, the dedication. But he wanted to stay there.
Yeah, no, definitely a interesting turn of events here because, he had an opportunity to go to WWE.
Yes.
Ultimately shot down WWE, and it was because of the work schedule,
Right.
combined with also having the ability to still live in the UK because he didn't want to uproot his family's life.
Right, and Tony Khan granted that ability.
Right, which is crazy to me that this guy is still so consistently on TV and still living in another country that is literally
he does it.
10 hours flight. I mean, it's crazy. Yeah,
9 hours.
Insane, absolutely insane.
I've done that flight. It's not fun.
Oi,
but
bruv.
He these two despise each other. Like
They do.
He full on roasted him in that interview, and they are going at it right here tonight as well. So
I mean,
he brings this kid involved. Like Strong just had some low blows.
Yeah, no, this was an
interesting back and forth for sure.
Very interesting back and forth. Tough one. Very tough.
So, and then after that, we get into another match.
This was the
the Willow.
Yes, the Willow and Mercedes
CEO.
contract signing.
Yes.
CEO.
Man, they paid her so much money. From what I've been reading, they paid her so much to do just this. And do you guys really think it's going over well? Because I've been hearing so many rumors and so many things online, right? That it's not going over well, or it is going over well, right? So, but
what's not going over well?
Paid Mercedes Mono. Whole thing right now, right? The whole what is it?
I think if Mercedes Moné wins the belt at Double or Nothing, I think Tony Khan doesn't care about his wrestlers.
Oh, she's totally gonna win.
She's definitely
But here's my thing. What makes her so great to win the belt? What gives her the right to win the belt right away?
Do you think that Willow?
She hasn't wrestled.
How many
Do you
times
think Willow's gonna be able to hold that?
But here's my thing.
I thought she was
hurt.
How many times do I need to explain to you that Mercedes Moné is the biggest star in this match, and these two are probably going to be the main event at Double or Nothing? How is Mercedes Moné going to lose her opening match?
Here's my question: is that our problem? Is that Tony Khan problem for not booking it right?
What makes you think it's not booked right?
Because here's the thing: nobody comes into a company and wins a belt right away. Nobody.
They need to work for it.
Yeah, they do.
They have experience. It's on a reference. It's experience.
What? Experience quitting after winning the belts at WrestleMania and crying like a bitch because she won the tag titles and then gave them up? No, that's called forfeiting. Who's won the belt and come right into the company?
What
it took Cody a year. Let's think about it. It took Cody a year. It took Jade 4 months before they put the belt on her in that company. Yeah, my
I mean, you guys can say CEO. Listen, Jeff, you guys can say CEO all you want. What is she the CEO of, and why? What makes her? What makes her credibility to win the belt right away? Like this is why I don't care.
Dude,
about
she's main evented WrestleMania. She's literally in the.
So is Charlotte Flair. So is Becky Lynch. So is Rhea Ripley. I mean, come on, the list goes on and on. Who else has a main event? Yes, all had titles.
I don't understand what you don't get,
bro. She wasn't a big pop when she came in, bro. Not as big as CM Punk. I'm sorry.
Here this guy goes. CM Punk. CM Punk.
I'm sorry, she wasn't. CM Punk had the biggest pop.
CM Punk.
I was there July last year when Punk was still in that company. I will tell you, the arena went wild.
Nobody goes wild for CM
Punk. Nobody does. You guys video right now.
Here.
In our group chat, I will text you video when Punk came out to the ring. I have it on video.
Oh my god!
It's on my Facebook. So go watch that. But
you guys,
like I said, man, that pop was huge. Mercedes It should have been bigger. And Boston definitely should have been bigger. It was big, but should have been way bigger.
But it wasn't.
Did that, Dan.
And that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. It wasn't
Right.
big enough for her. And you think she's big commodity. Well,
She is
obviously
big
she
commodity.
wasn't that big. She wasn't that big if her own town didn't go nuts for her.
What are you talking about? They did go nuts for her,
It was not that big.
Vince.
They did, right? But it was in a way not as big as Punk, right?
Exactly.
I
Yes.
think. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
that's not
CM Punk, CM Punk,
Right.
CM Punk.
apples and oranges here.
Hi
Come on.
guys, I like CM Punk.
No.
I mean,
All right, so
when it
Willow
comes to
throws her into a
Pop,
table.
right? I mean,
No,
you're talking
no.
about,
CM Punk, guys.
I mean,
Vince
what
is
about
over
Cody?
here.
Cody got the biggest pop. Dan, I know you're a huge
Sucks.
Cody Rhodes fan
Yeah, no,
over there. He
Cody's
got the
great.
Cody
biggest
sucks.
pop. And weren't
Cody's
you
great.
guys at that WrestleMania, right? Didn't you
I
guys go to
was.
We
that
were at a
WrestleMania?
watch party.
Yeah, that's right.
No,
That's
I was
right.
at WrestleMania.
That's
I was
right.
at the WrestleMania.
Yeah, you were at the Dallas WrestleMania when Cody came back. Yeah. So, I mean,
No,
talk
no,
about
no.
pops. That was the biggest one of them
Yo,
all,
Jeff,
man. I mean, it was
Austin
crazy.
got a big enough pop. They did. They absolutely did. And you know, let me tell you something, Jeff.
Wasn't
We need
that
to get
big,
you
Jeff.
on the show. We need to get you on here to debate some of these fools because I feel like I'm the only one with the brain sometimes.
It really
And,
wasn't that big of a pop.
You know, I'm glad that we have Cactus Prickly Caitie over here, aka the Batgirl, because she could bring a little bit of level headedness in here.
Am I gonna have to bring that Batgirl dress next weekend?
You might. Let's get the Batgirl in here.
We'll have to see.
You gonna fight some crime for us?
Oh, every day.
Oh boy.
Every day.
Getting me excited here, fighting all this crime. Jeez Louise, you guys. Willow and Mercedes, they did their contract signing. Yes, Willow did put Mercedes through a table. Gosh,
And
guys,
then Willow ran away.
like a little biatch,
I mean, yeah.
ran away.
Yep. And then we go into Hardwood. And
We go into the main event of the evening. For
hey,
the
you know where Hardwood is from?
Like the hardwood, like on a basketball court.
No, not the wood, and not the wood that you were thinking about. No, Hardwood.
hardwood.
What?
Hardwood?
Dak Hardwood. Do you know where he calls himself originating from?
It's probably that shitty North Carolina place.
That's right. Not all from Florida. There's some people with some actual taste.
No, anyone that's worth a damn, it's all about them Florida people. Florida, New York, you know, that's what it's all about. We don't mess with these North Carolina fools.
Yeah, I put
They're
my toe in
working
that
Renee
water.
Paquette tonight. Renee Paquette got worked like a mule in heat tonight. Okay, she was everywhere. Like they were studying Renee Paquette out, and this is what they do every single episode. And this is why I always say something, because we never get enough Renee.
Renee's getting paid with a step counter.
You guys
but-
know why, right? That's all happening, right? It's because of Moxley. I'm reading this book right now, and that's all because of that. Yeah.
Because
of
of
what?
endorsements?
Because
because
of John
he's getting-
Moxley. They're married.
getting-
You guys know this,
he's
right?
getting
John
paid.
Moxley's married
Yeah.
to Renee. So it's all because of him. This whole, deal. She came in. They're using her for everything now. The
I mean, I like
podcast,
Renee.
the
I like
TV
Renee. She's
show. I
fine.
mean, they're using her a lot. They're trying to make her basically the new AEW it girl, right? Because she used to be
WWL
WWE.
it girl.
Well, AEW it girl, right?
Uh-huh.
And honestly, I think it's working. I like her. I honestly like her. And I really like what Mox is writing about her in the book, about how they met and how they really started a relationship on the road in WWE, right? I mean, because you guys gotta go read his book, man. The book's incredible. Mox, pick it up on Amazon. But yeah.
Travel in Love.
But I like her a lot. She's great.
She is great. She is. All right.
I like her a lot. Yeah.
So, let me tell you something. Anytime you get some Okada, watch. Okada is amazing in the ring. I love me some Okada. I think he's been a big get for AEW. And this guy puts on some bangers.
Yes. I mean, who doesn't like those?
I mean, we've said it when he came in. I mean, he definitely brings it to the table, and I feel like every time he comes on, it just gets just better every time.
It does. I mean,
practice makes perfect.
Practice makes perfect, and the Rainmaker makes it rain.
He was on it. I literally thought he wrestled with respect and like grace tonight.
No, absolutely. The Rainmaker did, I'm sorry, Okada did end up winning with a low blow before hitting his clothesline finisher. The Elite did come out to attack Harwood. Danielson and Wheeler tried to help, but were taken out. Darby Allin makes his return and attacks Jack Perry with a skateboard.
Darby.
Yeah, we do this.
Darby's probably going to get thrown into anarchy in the arena at this point because Eddie Kingston has been taken out due to injury.
Yep.
So I feel like Darby probably was rushed back for that reason.
So who is the fourth man on the AEW? Did they say that?
I mean, I think we're thinking it's gonna be Darby.
It's Darby.
Yeah,
it's Darby Allin. They know it is. I know it is. I can't wait.
What if it was me?
He's crazy. Did Tony Khan call you?
You think it could be me, guys? I mean,
did you get a call from TK? Your son's from Jacksonville?
He said he wanted a hoagie.
Because if you have his number, give it to me, man. I'll get the story straight from the horse's mouth, which is him.
Scoop. Mad Dog will get the scoop, okay?
Back, Mad Dog, with the news.
Dan, Mad Dog's going to get the scoop tonight.
Yeah, I did think it. I think we all thought Hangman might have been the one that comes out and comes back tonight. But Mad Dog, I know you got some news for us tonight. I mean, break it down for us. Give us some news.
Yeah, so I got here. Something really interesting actually happened today. This actually just happened today. And as you guys heard, maybe you guys didn't hear, or you weren't paying attention because you guys didn't mention it. AEW is getting a new show. First of all, let's just hear about this. Yeah. It's gonna be on, I think, TBS's YouTube channel. And it's gonna be on Fridays. And this is kind of interesting because today was Warner Brothers upfronts. Warner Brothers does a whole upfront, kind of like a big PR event, right? They do it here in New York City. Actually, it's a big deal. So AEW was kind of there. They had AEW. They were mentioned, but a deal has not been in place yet. I don't know if you guys know this or not yet, but at the end of this year, AEW and Warner Brothers Discovery is up. The TV contract is up. So they mentioned AEW today. They also mentioned that they have not put a deal. The deal's in place, but there's nothing set in stone yet for next year. To keep it on TBS and TNT. But yeah, right now, There's really not much, no deal going on for next year with the TV rights. So I don't know what you guys think about that, but that's the first piece of news I have.
Why do we need another show? Can we answer this question? Do we not get enough wrestling as it is?
There's
This
way
one's going to
too many
be a
shows.
what did they say in the PR here? I think they
It's gonna
said
be
on
Fridays
X,
at,
they
I think,
said it's
2
going to
o'clock.
be right. And what
Yeah.
it's going to be kind of like I guess like a dating thing, kind of with food. It's going to be really weird. I don't know
It's
how
gonna
this
be
is going to work,
on
but
YouTube. It's gonna be on
right,
TBS's YouTube channel.
right, yeah. I don't know how it's going to work. I really don't. I mean, even reading the PR, on X here, I don't know how this is going to work.
I guess
Right.
we'll
So the
see.
next story, I actually
Vinny, are you going on
yes.
that show?
Yeah.
I mean, I think
the
he had
next
Vince at the opportunity to watch something on the internet with food. Vince is an actual little
And
chef
dating.
over here. I don't know if you know.
I'm well aware. Anyway, the next thing I have is something that both of you are actually close by. I know you guys are both close to the Performance Center. Eric Ronan has been spotted at the Performance Center this week. Reported by PW Insider. Now, this makes it interesting because he canceled a couple weeks ago. I know I haven't been on a couple weeks because I've been busy. I saw Doom, My Brother, last week, part 2. Good movie. Anyway, not the point.
Really, you liked it?
Yeah, it was good. I liked it a lot better than part 1. Anyway, going back to this, he canceled a independent show. He canceled his independent show he was supposed to do. He's supposed to show up at one of the independent circuits, and he had to cancel because he's now supposedly under contract with WWE. And there's been a rumbling for almost about a month, and they teased it even on Monday about Bo Dallas coming back as Uncle Howdy. So I'm thinking he's probably going to be part of the Wyatt family, as well as probably Alexa Bliss, who we haven't seen in like over a year, because she had a kid. So I think Rowan, Bliss, couple others maybe might come back too, but yeah, Bo Dallas is definitely gonna lead that. But that's just kind of interesting though that he was seen at the Performance Center this week as they keep teasing that Uncle Howdy thing. So this next thing, take this with the biggest grain of salt because I don't know. I don't have all the facts. I'm still trying to get facts. Facts change every day. Facts change into every 10 minutes. But Sean Rossap did say the other day that Becky Lynch does not have a deal on the table right now. There's no deal on the table. They can't negotiate. There's supposedly 3 weeks left is what I've heard. Then somebody said, oh, it's 3 months, and oh, it's a month. So I don't know exactly, but I know that this whole thing has been giving the internet wrestling community just an uproar about is Becky good? Does Becky deserve this belt? Is it they're trying to put the belt on her because they want her to re-sign with the company? I've heard a lot of stuff about this whole Becky Lynch contract negotiation thing. So yeah.
Can you imagine if Becky Lynch jumped ship and went to AEW?
Somebody teased that the other day.
No.
I think it'd be kind of interesting to see. I mean, let's face it. I mean, do you honestly think Becky's going to leave the company? I mean,
No.
I don't. I know they'll come with a deal. She's just playing hardball.
Absolutely.
She deserves it too. I mean, these are one of their main event spots, like you guys said. She main evented Mania, so multiple times, right? She main evented WrestleMania multiple times.
There's Caitie.
Anyway, right.
All right, let's talk about Double or Nothing next weekend.
Yes, Double or Nothing. Wait, Vince, do you have any more? I'm sorry, Mando, do you have any more news?
Yeah, I just wanted Brian Alvarez know that Kingston suffered a knee injury at New Japan. And then the last bit I have here, I'll just AEW has a brand new mobile game. Dan, I know you're into these games. It's a brand new mobile game. It's like a little cartoon game. You can download it now and you can fight like each other. I think we might even be online. So
Wonderful.
but that's actually with TNT Sports and AEW. So you
Wow.
can download that now. And that's pretty much all I have. Yeah.
Okay, great. Well, I mean that was the news with Mad Dog Matt Kelly. That
Thank
was
you, Mad Dog.
I mean that was some great information you just provided for
A
us.
lot.
Guys, next week. It's a big week next week. We have
So big.
we have Labor Day weekend. And we also
Labor Day
have
weekend.
Double or Nothing. And
You mean Memorial Day weekend?
yes, Memorial Day weekend. Thank you, Mad Dog. Thank you, Mad Dog.
Yeah, I caught that there for I was like, wait
Yeah,
a
you
minute, isn't
did.
it September?
Good job.
Wait a
What
minute,
would
isn't
we do
that
without
all
Mad
out,
Dog?
right? Yeah, isn't that all out in September? Labor Day
Yeah, that
weekend, right?
is. It's
Mm-hmm.
all out, all in. That little week between.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we have Memorial Day weekend. It is going to be fantastic. We have AEW Double or Nothing in Las Vegas. We have a loaded card on hand. Do you guys even know the card for Double or Nothing at this point?
I know there's 13 wrestling games that are going to be ranked. I think Hook's going to be there. Let's see. So
Who?
Double or
You say
Nothing
Hulk?
2024. Here we
She said
go.
Hook.
Oh, Hook.
Woo! Updated card. Here we go.
Jada.
Vince is such a hooker.
So we got Swerve Strickland versus Christian Cage. Thanks to the EVP's choice, the Young Bucks chose the prestigious Christian Cage, world champion title holder and everything else, right? To go up against the champ right now, which is Swerve. So
yeah,
Swerve
so
retains.
AEW AEW World Championship, Swerve and Cage. We have the AEW Women's Championship, Tony Storm against Serena Deep. We have the TBS Championship, Willow Nightingale against Mercedes Moné. We have the International Championship, Roger Strong against Will Ospreay. I am excited to see Will Ospreay. I think any match this guy gets, it's fuego. We have Anarchy in the Arena. What else am I missing here?
Which, by the way,
Adam
they
Cole?
note here on the article I'm reading, they say Darby Allin. Was that confirmed? I don't know if that was confirmed. I'm going to find that out, though.
I
But
believe
Darby
that
Allin
he is
here.
going to be added to the match.
Yeah. Oh, they have TNT Championship. Dan, they have TNT Championship barbed wire
Copeland
steel
against
cage
Balor.
match.
Yep, black. Copeland and Black
That
in
should be
the
good.
barbed wire steel cage.
What about
That should be
Cole
good.
and Jericho?
Who?
Adam
Who?
Cole.
Adam
that?
Cole.
Who's that?
Adam Cole, baby.
It
You
just
mean
says
the
after
guy
9 months
who-
absence, Adam Cole will return to AEW and quickly find himself in the crosshairs of Chris Jericho.
This was I think last year's Double or Nothing.
Probably
Now it
because
says
he's.
so. Oh no, you're
I
right.
don't
I'm
know.
sorry.
Yeah. Look up 24. Yeah, not 23.
Yeah,
Yeah.
come on.
Why the fuck would that be the first thing on here? I don't know.
Come on,
Yeah,
Cactus.
yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Get with the program.
Mm,
Cactus Katie's over here getting all prickly.
all right, I got it.
She's got it.
All right.
So
Strickland and Cage, Tony Storm and Deeb.
Will's winning, Mercedes winning. I agree.
Oh yeah, are we
Malachi's
gonna do
winning.
that
I
now?
agree. Oh man.
The Young Bucks, Kata, Perry, FTR.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. The Elite's gonna win Anarchy in the Arena. There's probably gonna be another 5 to 7 matches because that's how AEW rolls. It likes to just tack them on. We're gonna get to those. We're gonna do a AEW Double or Nothing review show as we get closer to Double or Nothing, and I think maybe we could all do it together since Cactus Caitie is going to be here.
Yes.
What?
Yes,
Ladies and
I
gentlemen,
fly in Saturday.
oh my gosh! I'm gonna do a quick little rundown here of some of our UPR shows. We have the Mike Knox show on Mondays at 6. We also have the Monday Night Raw review, and I believe we were doing a little bit of a watch along going on here during Monday nights. We have the NXT review show immediately preceding NXT. On Tuesdays, we have the AEW Dynamite review show with Dan the Man, Venomous Vincent, and Cactus Caitie every Wednesday night preceding AEW Dynamite. We have the top 5 and specials on Thursdays. We also have the Friday Night SmackDown review show every Saturday at noon. So there is plenty of content on UPR wrestling for you to watch, a multitude of shows for you to, kind of dive into and see a lot of our on-air talent. We thank you for watching. We thank you for being a part of UPR. We ask that you can either like, subscribe, share our content with your friends, with your family. Get us out there. Show them what you listen to and how bad we all can be at times. Because let's be honest, when the 3 of us get on here, anything can happen. This is no rules. If we were on the airwaves, the FCC would shut us down. Wouldn't even be a thing. We'd be done.
We would not survive.
No.
Someone would call
Let
the
me
health
tell you.
inspector on us.
Let me tell you, I've been on the air with Vince, and this guy's getting damn close getting shut down a couple times. But here we are, and we love it. We love it. We love to get here with you guys. We appreciate you, Jeff. You are UPR's fan of the year, going strong. Anybody out there, it's going to be tough to beat Jeff because he's going to get it again probably in 2024. Do we have any parting shots here, guys? Anything to add? Do we want to, touch on anything before we dive out of here, get off the air, and clearly with all the awning going on, get to bed?
I want to say,
I
keep that butthole tight.
Right. I just want to ask Daniel a quick question. Are we good, bro? Because before we were not. Your text was weird. Chris, EC said, hey, this is the link. Come on, do your thing. And Vince was like, yeah, do your thing. So we good. I'll say this on the air. If Chris comes at me tomorrow, fine. But I want to make sure that we're good.
We're good.
Because I have nothing against you. I mean,
I got one thing to say to that.
I'm Roddy Piper.
We're good.
And you've had a good night.
I think Vince needs to check himself.
All right, let's end the show.
Vince likes to speak out of a lot of sides of his mouth. But
his mouth is quite large.
No, it's quite large.
Yeah. All right. Good night, guys, boys.
All right, ladies and gents and germs and Lindas and Larrys and everyone else out there. This is UPR's AEW Dynamite review. I am one of the co-hosts.
Jeff, I'm too tired to fight. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, Jeff. What is going on? What is going on here?
Good night.
Jeez Louise, guys.
I'm ending the stream.
Yeah, no, you're not ending the stream. You're not ending the stream. I'm ending the stream.
Bye.
No, you're not. You need to stop it.
5, 4, 3, 2.
night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. We're fine. Don't let the red box fine.